Secretary Hegseth or Rubio have any kind of plan for what the president is trying to implement here?
No, I did not get a sense that they have any legitimate plan for what comes next. And although we obviously can't talk about their answers to questions in a classified briefing, there are a lot of questions from both Democrats and Republicans about what comes next, what the timeline is, and they basically refuse to answer any of those questions.
Were there any conversations in that room about where Machado factors in terms of eventual leadership?
There were questions, but there were no answers.
Congressman, any impression you got that boots on the ground in Venezuela might be possible if there are further instances of violence there?
I mean, at some point, you begin to question the value of these briefings when they're just lying to Congress all the way along, and have been clearly doing that for months now. So it's almost immaterial to try to tell you what the answer to that is.
What's the recourse for lying to Congress, though?
Well, you would think that Democrats and Republicans would stand up for this institution, but it doesn't seem that Republicans are willing to do that. I mean, they're basically applauding their own emasculation. And to stand idly by while this administration throws out the Constitution and lies to members of Congress who are elected to represent the American people, not this administration, it just blows my mind.
Congressman, you said that they didn't have some answers for several questions from members.
Well, I don't know if they didn't have them, or they were lying about them, or they just refused to answer.
Do you feel like they're winging it, though, or do you feel like they have a plan?
Oh, absolutely, they're winging it. I think the military clearly had a plan, but I think this administration is completely winging it.
Did the Russian-flagged oil tanker seizure come up?
It did come up briefly, but I can't speak to the details, any details of the classified briefing.
Concerns about Russia's possible reaction to that?
No, I don't.
Resolution fails, what does Congress do from that? If the president decides to go to Greenland or Cuba?
Well, I mean, look, there are a lot of things that we can do. And we can have votes and we can have debates, and that's what Congress always does. We should not stand idly by while any administration, Democrat or Republican, lies to Congress. And I've been here through both Democratic and Republican administrations, and I have never seen the level of lying to members of Congress that you see with this administration.
Representative Crow just said that the administration is sort of relying on magical powers to make sure that things go the way that they want to. Do you have the same sentiment? Do you have any confidence that what you were just taught in there, that there's any kernel of truth?
I mean, if the administration is relying on magical powers, then that's maybe even more of a plan than they gave to us. They have no idea what they're doing. And look, I served in Iraq. I remember when the invasion was very successful. I was proud. I remember when George W. Bush said, "Mission accomplished." That's not the end of the story, and I don't think that's going to be the end of this story either. Thank you.
Thank you.